Hello, welcome Virgo to your Love September 2021 reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull just a few cards and see what we have for you for the month. And we'll go from there. I will also pull one card for each sign. So, for those of you dealing with different signs, we'll pull a card and see what's going on there as well with them this month. But let's go ahead and get started. This is for anyone that is interested in love, relationships, separated, single. It's complicated, just dating, just getting to know each other, whatever it may be. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Just get a quick shuffle in here. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles reversed talks about being in limbo, having a hard time balancing work and play or balancing things out. These things, options, or whatever it is that you're balancing, because it's definitely more than one thing, or whatever it is that you're trying to balance, or somebody here, the other person may be doing so. Whatever it is long term, okay? That has the potential to be long term. It takes work, it takes energy, it takes effort, it takes dedication, time. So, it could be work and play, or it could be just trying to keep everybody satisfied, including yourself, trying to decide between to stay, to go, to invest in something or not. Like, definitely long term with the Pentacles. But when it's reversed, we're struggling balancing that out. We're struggling making a decision. We're struggling moving forward. We're kind of confused at the moment and might not be actually making a move. The Moon reverse talks about secrets being revealed. It doesn't have to be anything, super major, but definitely hear somebody opening up, talking about how they feel, what they've been feeling, that they haven't spoken about, just kind of coming from the heart, being vulnerable here, truly telling you what has been hidden, what they haven't been expressing, or this could be you. But there's a heart-to-heart conversation that I see when I see the Moon reverse in a love reading. The Knight of Swords reversed. Also, one more thing with the Moon, if it's not a conversation, is finding out something, okay? Finding out something as well. Now, with the Knight of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed is pretty rude, okay? He's kind of a little bit, in a way, rude, even in the upright, but when he's reversed, he's most definitely rude, at least to me. I feel when I see the Knight of Swords reversed as somebody that's very hasty, doesn't think before they speak type of energy. They just kind of assume the worst, or just assume, right? And makes an ass out of themselves or out of the situation. Somebody here is just kind of like either not being honest, or just saying something out of pocket, or just not making sense. Could be speaking too quickly, could be rushing something and not really thinking things out before they say it. Just kind of very hasty, unwise thinking, speaking, decision making, approach to something here. The Magician reverse talks about something not manifesting, or the universe not wanting you to pursue this, or not giving the green light for this month. The Magician reverse talks about something not being synced. This is like not your counterpart. This is not somebody or a situation that's going to benefit you long term. It's not aligned with your soul. It's not going to really help you grow. It's going to keep your spirit more weighed down. The Magician talks about manifesting. So when it's reversed, you're not really doing that. It's kind of like a blockage here. Is kind of what I'm getting, and this person could be like a blockage for you, spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, even just trying to think more positive. You could struggle with that, or they could struggle with that, because there's just a lot going on here in the love life that's distracting and kind of pulling away from you instead of helping you grow, or make things happen for you. I feel like it's kind of like a blockage when I see the Magician reverse. It's like something is just not synced. Right? It's like not feeling like the most positive, really. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. I'm going to pull one more. Temperance reverse. So the Temperance reverse tells me that, you know, usually Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you, but you don't have to be. Regardless, Temperance reverse tells me again that you're not really being optimistic, okay? Or somebody here isn't, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter along with Pisces, and so they're very optimistic. Jupiter is very optimistic and abundant and just makes everything large and, you know, more just positive. And when I see the Temperance reverse, it just tells me that, you know, there's not a lot of faith here. There's not a lot of good outlook in the future, in a situation here. And regarding love, it's like somebody here loses their patience, is struggling again, because you see this is the Two Cups in reverse. We're having a hard time balancing things here. Somebody's like not getting, you know, their cup filled. Somebody's not feeling their highest self, right? With the Magician reverse, somebody's not feeling like, again, they are growing here. I feel that somebody feels like it's not workable. You know, they're losing their patience, struggling to understand the other person, or not wanting to understand the other person. It's going to be different for everyone, but for sure, when I see the Temperance reverse, it's like, it doesn't tell me divine timing. It tells me the opposite. Maybe it's the wrong time, wrong person, or just the wrong time. Things are still very sketchy, and there's a lot of fog here. There's a lot of hasty energy. Okay, I feel that yes, there's some honesty coming out, even if it's not through that person. Maybe it's clarity. Maybe you're speaking up, or somebody here speaking up and bringing something to light. And you know, somebody could be upset about it or say something out of pocket, and then really not seeing this grow. Maybe you're not so aligned as you thought with the individual. I mean, it can play out very, very much differently. So let's go ahead and pull a card for each sign and see what we have. I'm going to go ahead and start from Aries and then end at Pisces. So Virgo, if you're dealing with a Aries, Three of Cups reverse. This does tell me, for some, not all, a third party situation. I just have to say it is a love reading and it is reversed. Three of Cups talks about a third party situation, maybe you finding out, or they're dealing with somebody else on the side, or they just don't feel like this is something they see themselves happy with, because the Three of Cups talks about celebration, and so when it's reversed, it's like not really celebrating, not really feeling joyful. So I feel like they're not getting, you know, what they desire here. They're not getting a lot of happiness or much to like look forward to in the future if you're dealing with the Aries. And for others of you, of course, yes, it may be a third party situation. They're kind of mingling. They're not really settling down this month. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it's the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse, they're not really coming through. They're not really offering anything. If they are, I wouldn't trust it. But when I see the Knight of Pentacles reverse in a love reading, it tells me they're not interested or trying to make the effort here, or possible delay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Six of Swords, I feel like they want to move past whatever struggle you guys may have had. If you did, they want to move on. For some, they want to move on without you, but for most of you, I feel like they do want to move on with you. I feel like they want to move past whatever struggles and move towards calmer water. So I do feel a yes for the most part when it comes down to a Gemini. I would definitely try to make things clear. There's a lot of swords here, so you know, I feel like it has a lot to do with clearing the air, talking about the emotions and what steps to take to make things possibly work in the future if you're dealing with a Gemini. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Queen of Wands, I think is yes. I think they're passionate and they feel good about you. I feel they feel confident about you. I feel they're excited and just kind of looking forward to whatever challenges or non-challenges with you in the future. I feel that they're confident. I think they're willing to take whatever challenge. They feel good, and I feel that they feel that you make them feel pretty good, or they make you feel like a queen, or vice versa is what I'm trying to say here. So it's a yes. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Devil. So if you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like there's arguments. I don't know why I'm getting that with the devil, but I feel like there's either arguments or like control issues here. Somebody could just simply be obsessed. It doesn't have to be bad. You know, they're just really obsessed over you, that it could be a little bit unhealthy. But that's for a few of you. For others of you, I feel like somebody just wants to be kind of in control here, to the point where they're just coming off a little crazy or narcissistic, or just kind of like trying to be on top here, just trying to kind of have somebody on a short leash, or it's just playing the victim here, like they do no harm, trying to make you feel bad, more guilty on your end, and they kind of play like a more innocent role, or not try to make themselves look as bad as you, if that makes sense. All right, if you're dealing with another Virgo, we have the King of Swords reversed. So the King of Swords reversed talks about things not being clear with that other Virgo. There's a lot of miscommunication. If they're speaking, there could be a chance that they're not speaking, but if they are, they don't have all the facts. They're not even sure what they're saying, or they're not saying anything that makes sense or that's very honest. I wouldn't really trust. They could come off a little bit rude, or kind of like a little bit cutthroat in a like bogus way or whatnot, because the King of Swords could be harsh with their words when it's reversed. They're not, you know, that nice, so they come off kind of strong, like, okay, you didn't have to say it like that type of energy, or they're just very unclear about something, and possibility of being dishonest about something. Just a lot of like unclearness going on in September if you're dealing with another Virgo. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have the High Priestess. So good news with the Libra, because the High Priestess is somebody that is very intuitive. So I feel like they feel a connection that they can't really explain with you in a good way, where they feel like, again, they're intuitively very much connected to you, like they feel like they've maybe known you in the past life, or they're getting signs that, you know, you're the one they've been waiting for, or this could work. Like they feel very aligned with you here. So that's kind of what I get with Libra. They could be keeping this to themselves. The High Priestess is pretty quiet, but I don't get like bad energy, maybe even having some rose-colored glasses, but I feel for the most part it's pretty good. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Eight of Wands, expect communication or fast movement here, travel even, but for sure there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of things being done here, there's a lot of conversations, or a conversation that's very quick, or a movement, they could show up, or just kind of communicate out of nowhere, just kind of say something. I don't get bad vibes from it. I feel there's a lot of communication, a lot of things being said here with you and a Scorpio, so I feel like it's intense, it's passionate, and moving forward. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Seven of Swords reverse, I feel like they want to come clean about something. They might have been not super truthful about something, or just keeping some things to themselves, and I feel like they're ready to be honest about it, whether it's good or bad. They're ready to open up and kind of come clean, so that's good. I think yes, if you're willing to hear them out and work it through. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Eight of Cups, they're walking away. I don't see them very interested. I think they want to move on to calmer waters, into the unknown, into the next chapter, and it looks like they are alone. So I feel like they're a little sad. I feel like they don't want to do it. They're dragging their feet, but they're going to do it anyways, because I feel that they think it's what's best for them. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright, which tells me that they're hesitant about you. They're not too sure. They've been beat up. They could had a history of really bad lovers in the past, bad experiences, or had a lot of like ups and downs with you, and they're kind of feeling very depleted. However, it is a yes still, because he's not giving up. He's just taking a break, and he's bracing himself. It's the 9. He's going for that 10 of Wands, you know. So they might be hesitating and kind of dragging their feet here, but I feel like they're going to do it at the end of the day. They just might need some time to kind of recuperate here. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. This can go either or. The Seven of Cups reversed talks about becoming clear on something, okay? Things, weighing down the options, becoming clear, seeing things for truly what they is, being clear on how they feel, because this is a lot of Cups, emotion, energy here. So I feel like the Pisces is clear about something. What, you will have to find out, because I feel like They can be clear about you, or they could not be clear about you. If they were confused, I'm getting they're no longer confused. I am getting a vibe that they do want to work something out with you. That's kind of what I'm getting more. But if you're looking for an answer, I feel like they'll have an answer for you in September. So it's 50-50. I for the most part, I do get that they're gonna become very, very clear on how they feel, and they're gonna express that. So at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Two of Cups. Beautiful. I think regardless, if you really want to make something work, and you know the other person is putting in their part as well, it will. Just give it time. We do have a retrograde at the end of the month, so just keep that in mind as well. It can definitely bring up some problems, but I don't feel like it's anything to lose sleep for. I think this month, if what you want is love, you will get it. Okay, of course comes with work, but it's definitely there with the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button and subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in the future in other readings. Until then, bye for now.